Live. Might have on live saying it too. But listen though, it is what it is. You know, just let us know. Just let us know on the live stream. Y'all can hear us or not, man. Right now we're live from Hollywood, YouTube, NAACP live experience, man. You know, we got the gang here with us, man. We right across the street from Jimmy Kimmel live show right now. You feel me? Shout out to BET, NAACP. Let us know in the comment section if you have any issues hearing this though. Let them be playing the music down right now. We got to, it's part of the experience, man. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting us from day one. Shout out to everybody that's just been started supporting us, man. Shout out to all our supporters. We appreciate y'all tremendously. Because if it wasn't without y'all, she wouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, be able to have an opportunity. So we definitely want to appreciate y'all, man. But y'all know who we, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just started here. Yeah. You good? Come on in. What's the best way to cue you? What's the best way to cue you when the music to cut down a little bit? Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So we ain't got to be yelling. Actually, yeah. We here. We hither. Hey, with that being said,
hold on, let me say this real quick. So it is just like we heard echo. It's got all the mics right here. So like all the mics picking up on the.
So cut off one of them. Come on up. Right here.
Hey, we see y'all. Yeah, so I move it closer.
Yeah. We move. Well, I mean, it's in the middle. It's a mic right here. Yeah. So let's up. Actually, I turned mine. Yeah, this is my first.
So where it could pick up.
So excited to have you guys. So we good.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, tap in.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Right there. Tap in.
Hey, we got love for y'all.
Can I get a beer?
Mute your mic.
Can I get a beer? A beer?
Ignore him.
A beer? No beers?
No beer.
I muted my mic.
We working on it, y'all. We working on it.
I muted my mic, you know what I'm saying? Mic check. The echo is heavy, crazy. It's the sound guy, man.
We ain't got one. Shit, you know what sound guy. We just got a cameraman.
It's good. It's all y'all. So let me take. So yeah,
they said we fixed it.
We fixed it.
They said
I muted my mic. I think that was what it was. My mic was in the middle. I muted my mic.
They said don't be nervous. You asked for a prayer. That's what Blessing said. Don't be nervous.
I want to be able to be cool with the school. You feel me? I'm a little thirsty. So you feel me? I was thirsty. I'll be able to, really spit that shit out.
So y'all said it's a little hard.
Thurman said it's still an echo.
It's still an echo. Echo loud.
I'll let y'all tell my mic is muted. Hey man, my mic is muted. I was hoping I could be extra and walk out there to the red carpet in case somebody, you feel me?
Y'all can.
Can you do me a favor and just do a little spin with the camera? Show the people what it look like up in here. Hey y'all, we finna have Max, the amazing media guru, show y'all what it's like up in here, so y'all can see what we see at the NAACP live experience. It's crazy. It's going up.
They got a whole
why we do that? Actually,
I
tell you, we cut our mics off and we just leave leads on.
We leads on. All right.
Come on.
Echo distracting.
You'll get it right.
All right. Now they say we sound good. Somebody got to do what we do.
How it sound now? That sound good now. We sound good, man.
We depending on y'all to let us know what's up. So
we got the BET, you feel me, Image Awards. We got our own Black History Awards too at the top of the show. And for people that's been tuned in, y'all know it's like our third year, you know what I'm saying, doing our own little Black History Month Awards.
I know how we do.
So, want to make sure y'all being hella active in the comment section, Yeah.
So always on my phone.
All right. Tiffany said we good.
Shout out to you, Tiffany.
Hey, if we good, it's a good time to share the show. Tell people we on live. The top of the show is live on the 53rd annual NAACP Awards.
Live in Hollywood.
Experience. We work.
We in Hollywood.
We live in
Hollywood.
right across the street from the TV show. Right here at the awards, 53rd annual NAACP.
Yes.
We can get it in.
So now they saying we still echoing. We still echoing. George, I think it's just your mic. Is what we said.
Damn, let's see now. How it sound now?
Yeah, what we doing now?
How it sound now?
Oh no, I was saying, Toya, mute your mic.
Okay, I need to also George's mic.
My mic is on now. So yeah, Lester J, let us know. Lee mic is the best. Okay, shout out to you, Lester J. My mic in the middle though too, so I think that's probably what's going on.
Yeah.
Could be the mics are too close to one another. Yeah. Hey man, well, hey, when you doing the podcast and you doing it, you know what I mean, in development, and make it where sometimes the sound, you feel me, we have to, you know,
it be like that.
It be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Is that mic muted?
Yeah, definitely muted.
Okay.
Definitely muted. There's only one mic on right now.
So some people saying better, some people saying good, some people saying
It's still
other.
echoing.
All we gonna do is we gonna ask if y'all work through this with us. You feel me?
Hey, I know somebody said plug a plug mic the worst.
I'm muted. My mic muted.
Now say what they said.
Yeah.
Don't touch nothing. Don't
Yeah,
touch.
We only got the one mic now.
We got one mic and we good. We gonna talk loud enough, project loud enough for y'all to be able to hear us, man.
straight up.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in for the NAACP Image Awards that's live with the Chop Up podcast, man. We're about to be doing our Black History Month Awards. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the Black History Month?
It's actually called the Carter G. Woodson. Damn it.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes. This is the third annual.
Damn it.
Now what's dope about it though is like when we started it, we didn't think we was gonna be doing it at the, you know what I'm saying, with the NAACP.
At all.
You know what I mean? So the fact that we doing our awards at the same time, NAACP doing their awards, and we doing it at that, it's only right?
Only right.
It's only right. So this is the third annual Top Up Show, Carter G. Woodson Black History Month Award. We're gonna get it in. Now before we gotta start the show the proper way. We know y'all not here with us,
you know?
So we definitely gonna make sure we give y'all the intro, the way that you get the intro. We're gonna start the show the way we always start the show.
Like it's supposed to be.
Oh. And then it went out. Actually, we're gonna do it from here. Just as easy. Just as easy. Intro.
In the city, we gon' slide, bet I be there pronto. Me, my guys, we really live. Lord, forgive me, pay my tithes. Please don't have me reach inside. And that's in the console. Keep the semi when I ride. Little penny when I drive. In the city, we gon' slide. Bet I be there pronto.
Yeah. Education is elevation, and we is live from right now, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in, tap in. It's your boy George Lee, aka Consciously. Don't forget the Lee, consciously.com where you can go. And who I'm with, man?
Hey, it's your girl Toya G. George Lee told you, Consciously told you to tell a friend to tell a friend. I want y'all to tell y'all cousins, tell y'all neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Tell the homies around the block who need to know, who need to tap in. We are live in Hollywood and Highland. Ovation in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And NAACP live experience.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's going on.
Experiencing NAACP.
The national advancement for color
We
people.
happy to be experiencing this with you. So tune in with us, rock with us. Our award show is gonna be amazing. We guarantee. We want y'all in the comments too. This is not the time to be quiet.
Right.
Make sure y'all meet us in the comments with y'all's choices, y'all's nominations. We're gonna have a good time. But I'm with somebody else, so let me not take up too much time because we're also with.
I am the guy that they said the mic was working. Just a political. We here, Hollywood. I mean, I live out here, so the mystique is kind of gone.
I'm a southerner. I ain't from around here. You feel me? I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. So like I'm saying.
Still in the country. You know what I'm saying? So being Toya, we used to this, but it's still fly to be here doing the Top Up Show. Carter G. Woodson, Black History Month Awards from the NAACP live experience. So
Real
with that
quick,
being
real
said,
quick, anybody wondering why we sitting this close together? Somebody said we look like a doo-wop group. I agree. Should we do?
Shooby-dooby-doo-wop, nop.
We have technical difficulties. So
Stop the colonizing. Stop the colonizing.
I know.
So we good. We tap in, we close somebody with the show.
Hey, if y'all can't hear us, we just gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna keep it going. So let's go ahead and get into this first.
Hey, the Snapchat today, man. I'm bringing in the Snapchat actually, and this right here is I'm asking y'all to have a little shared vulnerability. People ain't black people. What I'm asking you right now is, if there is something that you could get your black card revoked for, what would it be?
Yeah.
I went first earlier today, and I said, as a black person, I do not like wearing lotion. You feel me? I don't give a damn about y'all telling me, yeah, you ashy. I don't care. I don't like feeling greasy. You feel me? And I don't feel crusty or dry. You feel me? The good Lord gave me just enough moisture. Keep that lotion.
I'm gonna be.
I don't agree, but I support him.
No, I don't support him. I don't support him. No, I'm gonna be for real. I don't support him. Like, I mean, 'cause I think we're supposed to be being funny.
Yeah,
I'm being real.
I'm cool with the vulnerability, but like embracing the ashiness. Cause I'm low key ashy.
I'm ashy, fam.
You take shame in it.
I do. I do.
I don't take shame in the ashiness.
He embracing his ash, and that's just not cool. So,
as a matter of fact, I'm gonna take it deeper. I think a lot of time when y'all talk about being ashy, y'all be being anti-black as hell because you're purposely going for a skin pigmentation where your dryness show up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we embrace our ashiness.
you want to turn this to a chop?
Nope.
Hey.
We just embracing the ashiness. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Jay said you lost.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
bro.
I'm saying get your black card revoked. I know that most black folks gonna be like, hey, listen, I got a black man right now. He's brother, I'm sorry. I don't like wearing lotion, bro.
But hold on, look.
Feel me?
Somebody needs to make conscious of moisture. Okay? Yeah. That's all it's about. It's about moisture. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got cracked skin and all of that stuff.
What's yours though, Mr. Neek? Political plug? What's yours?
I am a little ashamed of mine, I'm not gonna lie. So y'all know as Damo the political plug, you feel me?
Political plug. Remember that, y'all?
The plug on politics.
Yeah.
On politics.
I was in undergrad getting my political science degree when Obama was both elected and re-elected. I didn't vote for him either time.
Yeah, that's worse, right?
I was listen. Let me explain that. Let me explain.
That's worse. Like he didn't vote for Obama not one time. He the political plug.
Now the second chance, I understand you have 4 years to really think about it, but the first time around, I need to know.
Allow me to explain.
Oh, please.
I'm older now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 30s. You feel me? In my youth, I was very like anti-establishment. Like I was very, voting can't change nothing. Sure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the generic conversation that y'all hear now, like I hear a lot of I look at a lot of my memories on Facebook is some of the worst things because you see how you sounded. Yeah. I'm up here.
Forget voting.
Look, right, yeah, voting ain't gonna do. It ain't gonna change. That's how I was in my youth. You feel me? So even though Obama, I used to think that Obama was anti-Christ.
Okay.
One of them, huh? That boy watched so many YouTube conspiracy theories.
Let me explain.
Help me.
This is the United States of America.
Black card revoked.
We know that the foundation.
Give me that shit.
Hold on, hey, we gonna get to tell you. On me. He'd ask you, but America, with the foundation that it had, elected a black man. It couldn't be normal. It was some like powers. Like I just thought that it was some supernatural stuff associated with the possibility of a black man being president of the United States.
It's too hard to believe.
Too hard to believe.
So,
well,
but let me keep my black card though. So.
Toya?
I have bad news for the conglomerate, for all of my black people around the diaspora. My controversial, potentially black card revoking opinion is that we absolutely can't be too loud. We can do too much.
See, that's disrespectful.
We can be too big.
During Black History Month?
I know. But listen, hear me out. Hear me out. We were just recording live.
Right.
In the exuberance of the black people in this space.
Yeah. Don't try to use euphemisms. We know what exuberance.
Exuberance.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, and I think y'all check out George's TikTok because we've been having conversations about this. If y'all not following the
all day
on TikTok, I'm not by myself. So y'all can look at me like I'm crazy up here right now. But survey says we know that we bring a lot to the room. I love
it. Hey, but let's
at the NAACP live experience.
Yeah. I said what I said.
During Black History Month. Black people using their platform to say black people too loud.
I said what I said. Yeah. No, listen, when you
sometimes this took a whole bunch of nuance out of that one. Niggas be too loud.
Right. But I love us, for real.
Just not our volume.
In the comment section, let us know what is some things that you believe in or feel like could get your black card vote. I'll throw another one out there. I don't like cornbread. My grandma used to get on my head like, "Little George, your ass, you can't sit at that table till you finish your I don't want the cornbread, my mom. I'm sorry. Now I'm a grown ass man. I ain't eating no cornbread. You feel me?
Since we doing it, man, I'm sorry we got to do this in front of the NAACP. I ain't seen all the roots.
Ooh.
I ain't seen all the roots.
But you seen some of it.
Pieces.
So
I can't do slave movies. I can't embrace it. I can't consume as entertainment. You feel me?
I don't know, man.
Even the classic, like the historical stuff.
Even the classics, it's hard. It's hard.
To each their own.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't get 2 takes. His black card might need to negotiate his shit afterwards.
Bro, you
like,
ashy, bro. That's at the bottom line. Like we just go like pull up the pants like. Listen.
I got on long sleeves. All
right, so now that we figured out where to get our black cards, go to the comments real quick. A couple people talking their business. See, and they agree with me. They agree with me.
The
comments
I don't like that.
Oh, come on, Chad.
Go back. We got some other comments.
Y'all
some other comments. Read them.
Okay. Not the exuberance. Jennifer said not the exuberance.
Yeah.
Tiffany, you know what I'm saying? Can I click? Tiffany said baked instead of fried. I like baked instead of fried.
You like baked?
Feel me? Oh, hold on. Investing out of blue. Bring that ass here. You hate Martin? So during Black History Month, you're going to denigrate one of the greatest black. You don't like Martin? Hey, I need everybody in the comment section to let investing out of the blue know. You feel me?
Like investing out the blue, overrated. It's overrated.
Toya?
Martin's overrated. I feel like
why are we doing this in front of the NAACP?
Martin's overrated.
The BET, we at the BET Black. Martin Lawrence, if you watching this, bro, we ain't got no. Listen, fam, don't let her.
It's a classic.
You know what I'm saying?
The Wayans brothers was better. The Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, just unmute.
Hey, y'all, hold on.
Just go here and click solo layout.
Hold on.
Click solo layout. Right here. It's right here. Click so, right there. Solo layout.
Bam, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. You know what I mean? We back at it. Hey, you know what? I feel like I'm such in the mood right now. Growing up, I used to always say, we back at it like a crack addict. But I realized that's probably not the best.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. So I'm bad. Yeah. But with that being said, man, listen, so before we move on, I apologize on behalf of the Chopper.
Yeah, man.
For all the things that y'all, I know y'all come to us for that blackness, entertainment, education. And we kind of just let y'all down in a few ways. But like he said, vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be vulnerable with y'all.
But yeah, we don't even. Hey, so with that being said, though, we still want to see something from the Chopper. Is it sound? We can't hear y'all. Can't hear you. You still can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
I think there's a lag in the comments.
There's a lag in the comments? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we back. We back.
Okay, gang. Boy, the bologna sandwiches. Somebody said bologna sandwiches. You know,
you ain't like bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, you ain't like bologna. I feel like
we can embrace out of the hood. I love bologna sandwiches.
Yeah,
syrup sandwiches.
Hey, what? Hey, listen, I ain't never been to jail, but I'm down for a good jailhouse spread. You feel me? Like I'm spread. You know what I'm saying? I think the prison industrial complex shake our community so much. It's shit that make our way to the community without you never having to go. I ain't never been to jail, but I can tell you a lot about shit they eat in jail. You feel me? So you know what I mean. But we can keep it moving and grooving though. Somebody said Kool-Aid should be outlawed. You know what? It's so unhealthy. I said unhealthy with an F. But it's so with an F though. It's so unhealthy that it might not be. You know what I mean? I'm start the show though. The actual.
But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the third annual Carter G. Woodson Black. I just disconnected from.
Yeah. This Wi-Fi that we got, hold on, it's doing this right here. Yeah, the Wi-Fi we got, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make it where, sometimes things, you feel me, happen like that. But now we good though. Now we good. We gonna just pass this right here to make it where we can share the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? That right there. But we finna get into this Carter G. Woodson Awards. The importance when I think about this show and when I think about having an award show for black people, giving shit to black people, is it making it where we don't have to be so determined or so focused on white independence, or making it where we gotta focus on white people giving us shit.
That's right. I mean, which is why I think it's such a big deal to support these shows. By the way, on BET tonight, the NAACP Awards is coming on at 8 p.m. Pacific. 8 p.m. Pacific. So figure out the time zones. Look at your local listings.
Not thought 6 p.m. Pacific.
I don't look at your local listings.
Yeah, look at your listings. Yeah, so right on BET tonight. BET tonight.
NAACP 53rd Annual Image Awards. We won't be on the image part.
This is our part right here. You feel me? We a part of the pre-show experience.
Exactly. Goes directly with what Lee was just talking about in terms of having black spaces where we celebrate each other. The BET Awards is another example. Shout out to the Source Awards, the Vibe Awards. We've had a bunch of different things over time that have been set up for us to celebrate and love on each other. We got to support more of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. And we appreciate y'all supporting our time, here. Like, this is a big opportunity for us. So this is a great example of what it looks like to just make sure your people are feeling loved on, because I feel the love.
Right.
Definitely feeling love.
Right. With that being said,
yep.
We can go ahead and get into what we want to do the first category.
I think we should go ahead and give, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do a moment of silence because we got the music going on in the background. But I think just shouting out to people who didn't make it to Black History Month 2022. Shouting out to people who, have really influenced the culture, influenced social media, influenced art, influence sports, like so many different people we can choose from that have left their fingerprint and footprint on this thing. I think we should start with the Rest in Power Awards.
Definitely.
I think we should start with
I agree, man. Hey, rest in peace, rest in power, man.
I think we pretty much in agreement on this one, in terms of the only nominee and winner, and our Rest in Power Award 2022 Black History Month Award goes to Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks. Yeah. I feel like we all should give why we think they get the award. I know some people that might be watching that might not be familiar with Bell Hooks. Yeah. So I want to make sure, just in case they're not, we understand that they know exactly who Bell Hooks is. I know for me, somebody that got into literature, I feel like a lot later than them. I know that Bell Hooks was the person that was able to give an academic language to me in a way that I understood the shit. We was talking about feminism, masculinity, white supremacy. As a matter of fact, Bell Hooks taught me about white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. Yeah. That's what she called it, white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. And when I read, as a matter of fact, a lot of shit that y'all get that I like from me is really inspired by Bell Hooks. Yeah, for me, Bell Hooks was actually my first introduction into Black feminism. Back when we debated, Ebony Rose introduced me to Bell Hooks, and it was interesting because a lot of the ways when we first learned about feminism is situated around like white feminism,
definitely,
like man hating, that type of
raw burning,
right. Yeah. Bell Hooks kind of like.
Except my family, don't want to leave everybody behind. It's just gonna be separatist, basically. Lesbian separatism is a thing, but it's a white
definitely it's different.
An example of white feminism, rage. In some ways, before we were able to read, kind of calculate what Black rage looked like, raging against the system. But we all know that Black people aren't afforded those opportunities to rage. We can't be rageful because that creates targeting. So all of that to say, white feminism did leave a lot of space that Black feminism created through people like Bell Hooks.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things that stand out the most for Bell Hooks, because, like you said, it's all this conversation about feminists just hate men or whatever. But Bell Hooks made it be known that the world hates Black men. Yeah, like so she distinguished the difference between like her approach and understanding as a Black feminist than what's grouped together coming from white feminism. And so when she broke down how the world is towards Black men, but also understood the intricacies of plantation patriarchy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That, like, to me, that changed how I understood how, like, I should think about manhood. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, yeah, like that plantation patriarchy breakdown, it was fundamental in like really shaping my understanding of gender, sexuality, all of that.
Sure. I mean, I gotta give Bell Hooks love for two primary reasons. First of all, in terms of looking at, revolutionary critical race theory, looking at what can recalibrate the direction that Black people, Black women, Black queer folk are, the trajectory that we're on. She was the first author I was introduced to that added love to that element. And all about love, you forget in the revolution, it's angry, it's heated, it's passionate. It's not love, it's passionate. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing it for your people, you're laboring for your people, and it's coming from a place of love. It's a labor of love. She was the first person to really put a name and assign some value and some understanding and some theory behind that in terms of why we do what we do, how we do it, and what love looks like even outside of, fighting and activizing and pushing, for change, just everyday mundane versions of love. Love for self, love for community, love for your people. And so I think she was dope about that. And I also think she was the first kind of iteration to put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to, man.
Being that H need to be lowercase.
Lowercase,
to be clear, give you a little your factoid. If you never understood why Bell Hooks' name was lowercase, and this understanding circulated when she passed away. But to be clear, her grandmother's name was Bell Hooks also, or she named herself after her grandmother, right? This is a pseudonym. Bell Hooks is not her real name. Y'all Google Bell Hooks.
Real name, yeah, definitely.
We're gonna do, you know, you go get your little Easter eggs from this conversation.
Yeah,
right.
But the reason why she goes by Bell Hooks is that she's named after her grandmother, but out of respect for her grandma, that's the Bell Hooks. So she lowercase her B and her H to still give, you know,
respect,
adoration, respect, credibility to everything her grandmother taught her, but still just walking in those footsteps. So,
and she's so revolutionary as well. I heard her talk about how she wanted to defy the grammar of English, defy the grammar of white supremacy by always already lowercasing her name, because she recognized that within grammar there are certain standards that we have to go about, and she wanted to do away with them standards. So it's like, yeah, you can have respect for me without reifying white supremacist notions that says you have to capitalize my name or you have to call me Dr. Because she PhDs is on deck.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why like for all three of us, like it hurt to lose Bell Hooks.
Yeah,
like that's somebody like, I mean, you got your rock stars, you got your famous rappers or whatever.
Exactly.
Bell Hooks is one of them people that niggas would have been like, yo,
yeah, she wasn't just an academic. She wasn't just an
You
academic.
know,
she was somebody in grad school. She was writing work about a capitalist critique about feminism and Beyonce, and how that uniquely fit in terms of black liberation, how that fit in terms of black power, and what that means for young black girls that want to get into the feminism that Beyonce has, and what that means in terms of like value. Because we know the way that Beyonce get to talk about being a woman is not how other women get to, you know what I'm saying, do it. You know what I mean? Bell Hooks was pushing that. You feel me?
Absolutely.
It's like we gonna miss that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, but she, you know, she planted the seed.
Definitely. Yeah, plant the seed, man, plant the seed. Yeah, y'all in the comment section, definitely let us know who y'all think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, who's some people you got up in there?
They ain't put nobody here. They just been listening to us. Yeah, they just been listening to us.
Respect.
Actually,
yeah.
Honorable
they talking
mention
about how tall they think I am, and you be smart.
y'all should see all of us stand next to each other. It's actually pretty comical. It's
So y'all taller you, Toya?
not tall, 5'1" and 1/2.
5'1", 5 what?
3.
I'm 6'1", and I'm on 6'3".
Y'all pray for me because it's like I'm
What?
I'm
What
the
is
plate.
6'2".
I'm the plate.
I got
and this
it.
is
I
the
got
fork
it.
in the
I'm about to
knife.
say shit. I'm about to say, hey, you know, I'm 6'1" and some change too. You know what I'm saying? You know.
All right, but who we got next? Oh yeah, honorable mention, R.I.P. Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
R.I.P. Young Dolph.
Young Dolph, man, yeah.
And reeling from your passing.
Definitely. Brothers on some entrepreneurship shit. I know it's a lot of a whole bunch of people in the hood, black men, black women, black girls, black boys, shit, even a lot of black non-conforming folks that's really still having that hurt for Young Dolph and what he was able to inspire people about that bread. You feel me? So definitely shout out to Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And shit, really, hey, shout out to Chicago and all of the other fallen rappers that have literally been taken away from us this year.
So with that being said, I started off the legacy. What we want to do next? Or no, we did Rest in Power.
We did Rest in Power.
We can go down the road now.
Let's do Black Fictional.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do Black Fictional.
Hey, Black Fictional. The Black Fictional Award. Who we gonna call it? Who we gonna name this award after? You feel me? No, I'm be petty. You feel me? This award is named after goddamn Shanae. The Shanae Black Fictional Character Award. For me, I'm gonna nominate Furious Styles. You know what I'm saying? Furious Styles was from the movie Boys in the Hood. He was Lawrence Fishburne. He played who daddy he played?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
He was Cuba Gooding Jr. You know what I'm saying? He was Trey daddy. You feel me? You know what? He was a nigga that I didn't know nothing about black power or being unapologetically black or what it means to identify the black plight. But that nigga Furious Styles made me proud to be black as a young black person. I swear to God. Shout out to everybody in Bryant, Texas. As a young nigga in Bryant, Texas, Furious Styles made me be like.
So my favorite. They're from the same movie, but I can't choose between them, which is why I'm gonna go ahead and go for it.
Yeah.
My favorite fictional characters, black fictional characters, to be clear, are both from the movie Sister Act 2. First of all, Sister Mary Clarence, hey, was my dog. You know what I'm saying? She was back in the Habit. If y'all didn't know, the name of the ensemble that nuns wear are called the Habit. So the double entendre.
That's what Back in the Habit means?
Yes.
I was so young, not even over my head.
It's called a Habit. But then she was back in the Habit because she was back leading the choir. It was the masterful performances. I sing along through 1 and 2. Yeah. But my second favorite character is Rita from Sister Act 2.
Yes.
You know, let me tell y'all something. If you want to be somebody, and you want to go somewhere,
You gotta.
if I were you, I would wake up and pay attention and read it. Make sure that we
on God
through Sister Act 2. She was gonna sing. She didn't care what her mama had to say. She didn't care about the house rules. She was just out here doing her thing. And so, as somebody who literally loves Sister Act 2, Sister Mary Clarence, Rita, I think her last name might have been Watson.
Yeah.
Because her mama was like Rita Louise Watson.
Rita Louise Watson.
It was beautiful. Watch it. Them is my two. Sister Act 2.
Yeah.
My jam. What you got?
All right, so I got two. They both cartoons.
Political plug. Don't give us some cartoons.
Yeah.
For real. The first one is gonna be Gargoyle or Goliath from Gargoyle.
Sorry.
He's black. I don't care what nobody says. Goliath from Gargoyle is black, man. All right. Like, he was stoic. He was, you know what I'm saying, like stern.
Yeah.
He was wise. He was a leader. You feel me? And it was, you know, it's all these things that they try to say that they try to take away from black men.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And white people were trying to make him extinct. So, you feel me? He felt the struggle.
Come through, cartoonist nerd. I ain't know none of this. I ain't know none of this about the gargoyles.
Yeah, the second one, I'm gonna take it even deeper though. This one is anime.
Anime.
Piccolo.
We know you got
Piccolo
that
from
here.
Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm talking about. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z is a black man. The reason why we know this.
Hey, you bringing this up, just throwing this out there. The black community was convinced, especially us black millennials, that Arthur was a black character. This Arthur all grown up, PBS, you got some damn explaining to do. Y'all done gave this man a Fall Out Boys emo haircut, and now we know he ain't black, so now we know, like, man.
Yeah, they gave Arthur the whole Justin Bieber shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, in terms of your black cartoon characters, you pick the ones that make it clear to you. Shout out to Susie Carmichael.
Susie Carmichael.
If we're gonna choose a black cartoon hero, that's my girl.
Oh, we got. Hey, I see. We got Huey Freeman in the comment section.
I gotta explain this Piccolo situation, okay?
Okay.
He's 7 feet tall, right? Loner. He ain't really. Ain't
he green?
Put y'all like that.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
he that type of dude.
Sure.
And he took care of a whole nother dude's son. No problem. No problem. The reason why I claim Piccolo is because again, we disrupted stereotypes. This character, he took care of nothing. He took care of somebody else's son.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the real one. Shout out to the real niggas, the real stepdaddies of the world, man.
Shout out to Piccolo.
You know?
Let's get it. But in the chat, we got Huey Freeman. We got Granddad from Boondocks. That's actually, I'm surprised none of us ain't no Boondocks kids.
Me too, definitely. Because Huey actually is somebody that, like,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Huey's a good runner-up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just every character from Boondocks. I feel like just as a show, like that just introduced. You know what I'm saying? Great.
Hey, somebody. Hey, I feel like I feel embarrassed to say this, but it was something about Steve Urkel growing up that I loved his character. Now I feel like corny, like, bro, you just on some corny magical Negro shit. Yeah. But growing up, what's his name? Alfonso? Stefan,
yeah.
It was Stefan, but wasn't his name Alfonso on the show?
Nah, it was Stefan.
It was Stefan. Was his?
Yeah, that was the smooth. Yeah. Steve turned into Stefan. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. We got some cartoon choices.
We're gonna get award too.
Who we gonna give it to?
We're gonna give it to.
I'll give it to Furious.
Furious Styles?
Yeah.
We get the Furious Styles, man. Give it the Furious Styles, man. Give it the Furious Styles. Yeah.
2022.
Black fictional character. The Shanae.
Black fictional Shanae character award.
And that's a dope ass award. You feel me? The Shanae Black Fictional Character Award goes to Furious Styles, aka Lawrence Fishburne. You feel me? Also played Ike, and you played that role too good, bro. But
I almost forgot. Shout out to Zach and Aisha, the original Black Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to, as a Mighty Morphin, it's Morphin time.
Yeah.
Type of girl.
What?
Zach top locking and kicking the putty in the face.
What?
Classic television. Very racist. Very racial.
Very racial. Very racial.
But classic television. All right. Next topic. We're going to go to the cuisine of our people real quick.
That's on me, baby.
We're going to talk about our favorite black dishes. We're going to talk about our favorite black dishes. We didn't name this after nobody. We're going to name it after your grandma.
Your grandma. Yeah, definitely. Hey, the Black History Favorite Cuisine Grandma Award goes to, we got some nominees. You feel me? You know, I'm going to try to get y'all nominees first, but also make sure you give the the historical context a little bit behind yours.
So my choice for this favorite black food, grandma's favorite black food, is hands down Rotel. Rotel. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, when I say Rotel, I'm not just talking about the can. You need the can.
Because a lot of people don't fully know. When you say Rotel, they think that's not a.
What I mean is you get you some little Velveeta, right? You need Velveeta.
It be off brand too.
It's part of it. All right, for all my health enthusiasts out there, it's not that meal, okay? Get you some Velveeta. You also get you a little natural cheddar. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got a little bit of red natural cheddar. You need a whole lot, but something around out the experience. You need that can of Rotel. Yeah. And do not pour off the juices. If you pour off the juices, that's a rookie move. Your dip gonna be too thick. Right? You need your juices in there. You might want to have a little splash of milk off on the side.
Splash. Make it stretch.
And then the last thing you need is the protein of your choice. Now the reason why this is my favorite black meal is that I've seen 1,000 different versions of this. I grew up with it with ground beef in it. Right. I didn't see niggas use shrimp.
Definitely shrimp.
Black people gonna find a way
chicken,
to
crab.
I done seen salmon and rotel.
Yes. I ain't seen no meat at all. It's straight rotel and cheese.
And then period. That's really called nachos, but we know what we need to do.
Rotel is
the other element of rotel that we need to be aware of is the chip game. Like standard chip is a nice little typical standard average tortilla chip, but the real ones no. You supposed to go grab some Doritos.
And preferably
spicier nacho. But if you just get the nacho cheese, that's your business. But you
put that together. Spicy nacho.
Last thing I say is this: optional. Put you some jalapenos on top. Put your little sour cream on top. You have Rotel. Factoid: apparently and allegedly, Rotel was developed in the same place queso came from. But the inventor of Rotel in 1943, in the state of Texas, ironically, wanted to bump it up a notch, which is how we started getting those tomatoes and roasted chilies as a part of the process.
Kick it up.
Along.
Somebody been watching Emerald.
Listen, do a little Google search along with the protein that you want to add.
Education is elevation, damn it.
We started to take the whole nacho thing and really want to elevate it and do whatever. So allegedly, according to Google, Rotel came on the scene in the 1940s. I think whoever put it on the scene, black people took it to another level. Because
let me tell you something. When you go into a baby shower, a sleepover, Super Bowl party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You going to a barbecue, feel me? You going to a wake? You feel me? We going to a celebration. Rotel gonna be there.
Hey, can I hold the comments for a second? I want to see what these people are saying.
Yeah, I think we got Jollof Rice in the comments. Okay. We got a few different ones. But I'm about to have to say, listen, man, stop letting these people demonize watermelon, bro. No, I'm just being for real, dog. Like, but like, stop letting people make like, oh, you like watermelon? All right, you know what I'm saying? We know anti-blackness is non-unique. It happens. Yeah. Stop letting them shape what the relationship that we have with food.
I know with the melon. People who won't eat watermelon in public.
For that simple reason.
Hey, nah, being real, I used to be one of them people. I used to be one of them black folks. I'm not eating chicken or watermelon in public. Yeah. Now, white supremacy will not spoil my, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that's what I'm saying. I think, it's funny to say that, right? It's funny to say that. But seriously, what I'm saying is we have to, like, all those little ways, like the normalized ways in which the things that we do as a people have been deemed like, you don't want to do that, or do you want to fit the stereotype? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like stereotypes are created when they attach meaning onto a particular action. But we know that it's not about that action, it's about the people that's doing that action. You know what I mean? White people like everything. It's not like, oh, that's a white dish. Yeah. Like, oh, because it's healthy.
Yeah. I don't know. Them raisins in the potato salad might be our thing, no. But
I mean, literally, right. Raisins in the potato salad. That may be. No, they can have that.
And that's in the comments. It's there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Raisins and potato salad. All of that. It might be there, but
this might say oxtails.
Let me see. Wait, where are trying to go? They said potato salad hold the raisins. They want to be clear.
Yes, hold the raisins.
Hold the raisins.
But it's essentially about like, we have to embrace things that make us and be okay with it making us us.
Yeah, hey, shout out to them. Shout out to Lamont Johnson, said macaroni and cheese. That would be my nominee, macaroni and cheese. I actually learned a crazy fact a few weeks ago, type shit. I did not know that Sally Hemings' brother, you feel me? The black woman, you know what I'm saying, that Thomas Jefferson, the president of the United States, was molesting and abusing. Her brother was a chef. He was the one that invented macaroni and cheese. So when you think about how macaroni and cheese is a staple across the black community, don't it make sense that a black man made the shit? You feel me? And then the second nominee I would do is jambalaya rice. I was put on game that Nigerian jollof rice, you feel me, and jambalaya, they Kim folks. They cousins. You feel me? That's the reason why they damn the same thing. You feel me? You just throw a couple Creole Cajun seasons and, you know what I'm saying, shrimp in there or something. This, you feel me? But, you know, we've decided that we're going to give the award
to mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, baby. Mac and cheese.
Because
you know damn well that if you pull up to Thanksgiving, if the macaroni and cheese dish is messed up, the Thanksgiving dish might messed up, you know?
Hey, let's not act like we don't prefer one person's mac and cheese over the other one here. So if two people bring mac and cheese, somebody feels
Listen, let me just say, and I hope this don't come off as insensitive, but it's something about the grief process that make that repast macaroni after a fume, it hit different. I don't know if it's my sorrows and me trying to lay my burdens down, or whether the people making the mac and cheese just really the hand of God, the hand of healing is just really in their life. But it's something special.
Knocked it out.
About after that fume.
Your grief don't start until you eat that macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
It don't hit you until you, man, I done put kinfolk in the ground.
Yeah.
Eat that macaroni and cheese and that chicken.
Yeah.
You hear me?
That's it.
You know?
Every time.
Look, after you take that walk with your cousins.
We ain't talking about that right now.
Next topic.
No, next topic.
Next topic. All right, the next topic we're gonna go ahead and throw it over to is the Youngin Award. The Youngin Award. The Youngin Award is designed to shout out and recognize people who young on the scene, or even just maybe they're not young in age, but they're young in their lane that they craft and they really just getting into it and running with it. So either you are a young person or you young to the game, young to what you're doing, but we see you and we're excited as Black folks to see what you continue to add to the culture.
Right.
So in terms of the Youngin Award, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my nomination. If that's all right. I'm going to pick Drewski. Off the rip.
Drewski.
I think Drewski is killing the game. I think that he is doing all the things right. He's touching different demographics. His Kyle Roger character was the one I fell in love with first. The little white, the white prep school, like kind of rich white boy, the college kid or whatever.
Yeah.
But all the mannerisms that the stereotypical cisgender annoying ass privileged white boys have, he would do that.
He mashed them all.
The little thing, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to be a little graphic. I'm trying not to be graphic, but the thing where you play with your thing in public, and it's kind of like you
dick flipping, you flicking your dick in public. I'm sorry.
Listen, it's a
thing.
The whole thing where you hold one nostril and blow your nose by blowing a loogie out of the other nostril because you're too gross to go get out in it. Like just a lot of different mannerisms that I've seen on the college campuses I've been on. I was like, he sold it up. He ended up with a Beats commercial, some Beats commercials.
He got Beats,
a bunch of endorsements.
Yeah, Drake video.
He best friends with Drake.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham.
Shit, what's the white dude name? Jack Harlow. Yeah.
I mean, he's somebody who needs to know, and it seemed like his come up. You know, everybody knows. Just a fun fact: to be an overnight success take at least 10 years. So if y'all figuring out how the chop up happening right here is because we've been really cooking at this
for a long time.
I say that to say I know Drewski probably been on the scene, been doing his thing, but I really see him, and I think one of his biggest dreams is to make it Saturday Night Live. And I think I can see him crossing over into that kind of diverse market and that mainstream market to be able to hold his own on Saturday Night Live.
I agree.
So, I'm gonna shout out Drewski. That's my Youngin Award.
I'll say it like this. I think Drewski deserves it though, because I don't think social media people are funny. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't find skits funny. I don't find a lot of that shit just don't really. But him, I watch TikToks with him in it. I watch 2-3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't typically do that. So like, yeah, Drewski, he doing his thing, bro. I'm gonna props to him.
Hey man, mine gonna be a little controversial. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying, niggas be in things. But listen though, as a youngster, you feel me, a youngin, you feel me, younger than me, NBA young boy, I think, you feel me, as a youngin that's just he in blackballed by the music industry, and he's still figuring out a way to come, you feel me, out the mud and being able to move units. You know what I'm saying? I think it speaks volumes. He from the down south too. He ain't from New York or nothing. No, he ain't from LA. You feel me? From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he's still able to do all the stuff he able to do on house arrest. You feel me? And just being able to be a pinnacle in the game and not getting no major pushing.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes to me. But I know it's controversial. I know he got some shit that he be doing that people don't approve of. He be saying shit that people be like, hey now NBA, hey now Kentrell.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
I like the memes when they be showing like how NBA young boy would do something. Like eat some cereal or walk down the stairs. Like, don't they be making
definitely?
It's all
aggressive
and hard. But hey, man,
I couldn't. Yeah,
look at the past.
I gotta go with Drewski, bro.
Yeah, Drewski won.
I think it's
Drewski got that. Drewski got that.
Shout out to NBA Youngboy though.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple other nominees.
We got DC
here.
Young Fly.
Baby. We got DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
That was a nominee. I think we saw.
Lil Baby a good one.
Yeah.
Mick Jenkins.
Hey, Amaretto the Great. You know what I'm saying? She say. Clayco is not Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's not Atlanta.
Gwinnett is not Atlanta.
Gwinnett is not Atlanta.
Fulton is not Atlanta.
What?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she doing it.
Roddy Rich made the list, by the way. I definitely agree with Naima that Roddy is somebody you got to kind of shout out in terms of he had a. I'm excited to see how you follow up with that because he
made so big. It's hard.
A lot of people stole his style.
A lot of people stole his style.
Singing,
Started doing what he
singing.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see if he's able to sustain it, to switch it up, to keep people, in pursuit of his style or whatever, because it's a lot of possibilities. It could be a couple hit wonder, but I don't think LA gonna let that happen. I think they're gonna hold him and keep propelling him.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Next nominee.
Next
category.
Next
category. Hey, shout out to Drewski, man. Shout out to Drewski. Hey, for all of the new and up and coming content creators out there and youngest out there, consistency is key. Whenever everybody hating on you, you feel me? Just tunnel vision, keep it moving and grooving like an Austin Powers movie, baby.
Here we go. We're gonna go to our Kobe Bryant Athletic Impact Award. Athlete Impact Award. We're gonna have the Athlete Impact Award. The Kobe Bryant Athlete Impact Award. We know that Kobe's passing away, 2 years ago now?
Damn, 2 years?
It shook
2 years.
The world, largely because we found out a lot about what he's been up to since he retired, right? The Mamba Academy, a lot of his outreach, a lot of the mentorship that he gave the different players in the league. Just Kobe being Kobe, and so we definitely want to think about athletes who are following in that those footsteps. So who y'all got for the Athlete Impact Award, the Kobe Bryant Athlete Impact Award?
I can never pronounce this man's name right. So shout out to everything he do. Kansas City Chief.
Yeah.
Louisiana LSU Tiger.
Yeah.
Tyrann Matthew.
His name is Tyrann Matthew.
Oh my God, this man did try to make it.
I didn't say
Tyrann Matthew.
I thought you were talking about the way people talk.
I'm sorry.
Are we doing it?
Tyrann, I can say Tyrann Matthew. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't say Tyrann Matthew.
Tyrann Matthew.
Tyrann Matthew. His name is Tyrann.
His foundation.
Mm-hmm.
His foundation in Kansas City and in Louisiana doing big things, especially in terms of education. It's like in both Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, we definitely struggle with finances and resources for Black students in that area.
Yeah.
Toya and I know specifically what it's like coming up in Kansas City. Toya was lucky enough to graduate from the college prep school. My school was not accredited. It was not an accredited institution when I graduated. Okay,
so it's my song right here.
All right, get out your feelings.
So deep.
But
with
that foundation, what he's doing in Kansas City for those students, for that youth, you know what I'm saying? Like it touches my heart.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do more in Kansas City, so I love seeing other people doing big things in the city.
He was also the Kansas City Chief Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yeah, he doing
the
things.
overall award. He was the nominee, but for the city, for the team, he was the winner.
If we would have made it to the Super Bowl,
we would have won. Probably.
Yeah, it's always like a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, would have won. I would give mine to Candace Parker, man. Doing a lot of great things. He was able to move to a hometown in Chicago and win them a WNBA championship. Also, too, y'all know my politics. I love when Black LGBTQ people not giving a goddamn and doing what they're doing. She just had a baby, you feel me? Or her partner had a baby. And now she's on media, she's in sports, she's doing the family, she's doing every damn thing, you feel me? Not only she ain't doing turning from the sports, turning up at the crib, and literally in networking, you feel me? It's a lot of times Candace Parker showed me how a lot of niggas get shit just because you are a nigga. When it comes to sports analysis, Candace Parker be cooking her colleagues about basketball, just straight basketball facts and like, you know what I'm saying, history. Yeah. Where she be having niggas that's in the Hall of Fame looking dumb. Yeah. Candace Parker, shout out to you, sis. I rock with you.
For years, for a long time, like a long, healthy career that's nowhere near over.
Did you got a Candace Parker jersey?
I got me one finally. I got me a jersey, Candace Parker. I'm gonna be rocking your shit soon, baby.
Yeah. Hey, controversial opinion, but my athlete of the year for just athlete impact gotta be Shapiro. And the reason why Shapiro is that she's had to live her life like an open book, not only on the national stage, but internationally. She's had her grief, her process, her issues, her career. As soon as she hit the ground and slid with the whole disqualification from the Olympics, then the Jamaican runners that ran got, what I'm saying, and they used these other Black women to pit them against her, and she still had to keep her chin up, what I'm saying, in the face of being dealt a bunch of blows, even most recently with everything that's playing out, with the teenage skater who got to participate after taking banned drugs. Like I think over this past year, she's not been perfect. That's not my argument here. Is that she's had to endure.
She's been resilient
criticism
in spite of her infection.
Right,
like,
and had to keep her head held high.
Because most of us don't have to deal with like
fold
the
over that
shit,
man.
like the shit that we trip up over. Most of us ain't got to deal with the media action.
Nah, you don't.
The international media.
International
I
media.
feel very uncomfortable with international bodies reporting controversial stories about Black people, Black women in general, because it's a lot of undertones. You got marijuana being associated with a Black person, a Black woman. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stereotypes at play. It's a lot of anti-Blackness that is global, by the way.
Yeah.
Kind of underlying a lot of these conversations or whatever. And it's hard enough for us to keep track of them and keep control of them and keep the context right in the United States. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? International bodies covering it and talking about it.
Let Shapiro run.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So,
I don't even know who this world go to right here. You got comments. Come on, comments.
So always Colin Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying? We know he's probably, you know what I'm saying, absolutely invested in a lot of different projects.
Definitely.
And regardless,
where does Brian Flores fit in this conversation?
An athlete, your coach.
Yeah, he's a coach, not an athlete. So we'll keep it narrow.
Yeah.
Topicality is important.
Topicality.
This next person though, I'm surprised I didn't think of them, but they are a very worthy nominee, if not winner, for me. And I'm gonna tell you why I agree. Naima said Simone Biles, and we know that last year she took a stance for mental health. And shout out to Naomi Osaka, who also
Black women in sports
for mental health and being protective of those things, down to taking their labor away from us to show us just how much important it is, how important it is to keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? To heal yourself, to work with what you need before you go out trying to be the best version for somebody else. And so I absolutely agree with that decision by far.
Agreed.
And then I think it was like Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace, Black NASCAR. I don't even see niggas in NASCAR like that.
Yeah. Oddly enough, though, Randy Moss is big in the truck racing.
That don't surprise me though. It's country ass. It don't surprise me. Yeah, all my fellow. Shout out to all my fellow Southerners, man.
Yeah. All right. So this next category.
So who that award going to?
Who we gonna give it to?
The sports award. The Kelly Brown award going to?
Tyrann Mathieu.
Honey Badger.
Honey Badger. Tyrann Mathieu.
Simply because what he doing in Kansas City.
And right now, in Kansas City, y'all from Kansas City, yeah. It's a bias, but
Kansas City mad at me.
Taking it personally.
Really mad at me.
Taking it personally.
Like, I mean, for real, bro. Like I tell y'all.
I have no disagreements, brother.
Y'all know I wouldn't have I got to college because of debate. Like not because you know what I mean.
I was a rock star. Not because I had a 4.0 type shit.
Right? Like not because of my extracurricular. I guess because of my extracurricular.
But not because what I was doing academically.
Yeah. Because matter of fact, because of the school I went to. Everything I was looking at was like, well, you should try community college first, all that type of shit. Which actually, I took it as a slight back then, not necessarily a slight. Now I think about it, you know what I'm saying? But,
trying to help you, like, don't get taken advantage by these, you know what I'm saying?
Right, by these universities. But that's why, so I got to stick with the Honey Badger just because he, like what he doing in Kansas City.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, so we'll call Honey Badger the winner for this category, and I think that puts us in a position to start moving in another direction. We're starting to round out our categories too, so we appreciate y'all
tuning in, man. Share the show, like the show, share the show, like the show, man.
If y'all haven't loved it, liked it, laughed at it, do whatever at the top, go ahead and hit them. If you on Facebook at least, if you want anything else, you just need to be subscribing and following.
Right.
Yeah. If you on YouTube, like it.
But stay connected with us. All right.
Comment,
save it.
LGBTQ Icon Award for the last year. LGBTQ Icon Award. Who y'all thinking about?
I'll go with Lil Nas X again. I know a lot of people is going through Lil Nas X fatigue. I just think that the way he's able to take his position within the LGBTQ community, it's the reason why folks are fatigued is because he's able to cause so much noise. Whether we're talking about religion, whether we're talking about, you feel me, kids, whether we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, being able to come out the closet or being forced into the closet. Or just conversations about homosexuality or same gender loving, I think that he be pushing shit. Lil Nas X.
I'm gonna have to. Y'all know I'm a rebel. You're a rebel. Yeah, I like pushing back against shit. Anything that's popular, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
I rock with Lil Nas X because he's so unapologetic about who he is.
You don't care.
Period. Yeah. Right. And the thing about it is, there's so many amongst this is the intra-racial conversations that have to take place, right? Because everything can't be pushed on the white man. Everything like homosexuality being an agenda is that pushing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, white man is trying to make us gay so that we don't reproduce.
Yeah.
It's silly, right? It's a whole silly thing. And so having that happen from within your own community, but also having to be weary of how other powers try to use you, but just doing you. You feel me? I mean, because like I always say, we can't operate outside of ways that the larger system attempts to try to manipulate us. Like that's futile. What they choose to do with our image because they control the way images are portrayed, they're gonna do that. Our only thing is, can people who need to access how you move, can they access it? Yeah. Right? And I think that especially like queer, you need to see unapologetic queerness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to like, cause like I was talking to I'll just say this real quick. I was talking to my barber about Kanye and how for real in a lot of ways Kanye made me comfortable with rap because I wasn't a drug dealer, I wasn't a gangster, I wasn't trying to see niggas in the streets, shit like that. Yeah. So Kanye made me comfortable with rap because it was like, yo, like somebody like me actually is in this, right? And having like queer students or queer kids like you having that in rap. Yeah. I think it's
definitely.
I know I'm gonna throw in a little something different than Lil Nas X. I definitely am not fatigued by Lil Nas X, but I definitely feel like he has, been throwing his weight around and able to get a lot of the attention that I feel like, can be equally spread around. So I'm gonna spread mine too. I think I might have chosen this as my nominee last year, but for a different reason, I'm choosing Young M.A. I'm choosing Young M.A. First of all, I'm gonna always tip my hat to Young M.A. because as a black, queer, masculine presented woman, she is the only one doing it like her, at least on her level. Of course, not the only one doing it like her, but to do her level, to put the grind in, to get the attention, to get the buzz. Young M.A. is just out there like that. She's in conversations we having about Flo Milli and about Amaretta and about like she gets forgotten about a lot when we talking about Megan, we talking about Cardi, but she's out here with bars and with with the range. The reason why I want to choose her for this year's award is that she went through a very public battle with alcoholism. Went through a very public ordeal trying to navigate her addictions, trying to deal with herself, trying to confront herself.
Newfound fame.
Oh my God.
And to look yourself in the mirror and do it in public and to be open about it, about checking into rehab, to put the content in your songs, to talk about what you're going through, and to flip it and not just be a call for help and you leave it there, but to take your story, put it on wax so that it's cataloged for people to understand. I'm with you. I go through it too. Yeah. We can go get the help you need and to do it, in public. And sometimes I feel like this social media life we live, kind of, in some ways, if you want to stay relevant, you got to go through your battles in public. Because if you go out the spotlight to deal with yourself, the same love might not be there when you get back. So and not only that too,
people got to know. People sometimes you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, and so I can't speak to whether it was intentional or unintentional, but
still though, like,
reaching people, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Making that connection was amazing. So I definitely got love.
A lot of folks are struggling with alcoholism and that's trying to heal from their passion. This addiction period. Yeah.
So I mean, it sounds like I'm outvoted though. I mean, to be our honorable mention.
Oh no, that was a hell of a that was a hell of a persuasive speech though. Goddamn,
I got love for Young M.A. So I mean, but
we can share. It's our award show.
It's our award show. We got at the comment side.
The comments though, even outside of these choices, they say Sam J, comedian who had a comedy special on Netflix. I wasn't the biggest fan of the special, me myself personally, but it was nice to see somebody who looks a little bit like me.
Got a whole show. Showtime, HBO Max.
Right on. So it's out there. Then Victor.
Hey, N2.
What's up?
Shout out to my mother and sister. T.S. Madison been doing her damn thing for all year to the point where she really came from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And if you know T.S. Madison, you know what I mean by she came from the streets. Yeah. But now she on Fox Soul, she on different movies. You feel me? She doing her thing that show you that black trans women have the ability to get it out the mud from the streets, and then literally shit turn water into wine. Shout out to my sis T.S. Madison, man. I love you. Looking forward to talking with you.
Comments, you know what I'm saying? Going in, definitely shouting out their favorite LGBTQ icons. We got Big Frida in the mix.
Big Frida.
Already know.
Hey.
That's the homie. Lil Nas X got shouted out, but here's some other ones. Laverne Cox. MJ Harris. We can't forget about Raven.
Shout out to MJ, man. Shout out to MJ. You feel me?
Raven Simone, Lena Waithe.
Samira
Wiley. Y'all probably know her from Orange is the New Black.
Samira Wiley, yeah. She paid in too. Yeah, she paid a lot of shit, really.
Absolutely. Sydney Starr got shot out. I'm not familiar with Sydney Starr, but it's definitely somebody I need to look into and see kind of how they're moving. But just a lot of great suggestions in terms of our LGBT icons, but we chose Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
No, we gave it to both of them. We gave it to both of them.
Oh, yeah, we Lil Nas X and Young M.A.
And Young M.A.
Okay, we cooking. We get into the end of our list, but this is one of those
Yeah.
Houston Awards plug. You know, your boy who you've already mentioned or whatever, we named this award after him. So I want you to go ahead. I'm going to let the political plug introduce this next award.
Yeah, introduce this award for us, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the Kanye West. We love you, but you need to do better.
Yeah.
Award. Ironically,
Yeah.
I am nominating Kanye West.
Okay.
Again, this is probably like the third year in a row I've nominated
because
Kanye.
you're not giving up on him, man. We can't give up on my brothers.
I'm not, especially in light of this the Genius documentary where we get to like. Remember he was like, "I'm Mr. Old Kanye." Yeah, you know. Now we see
03.
now because we seeing Kanye and to be for real, seeing Kanye get it out the mud makes what's happening with him and all the nonsense that he dealing with right now even more sad because it's like, bruh. You are an example of when Pop was talking about the rose that grew out of the concrete. You know what I mean? Like really being in the place.
Kanye to the.
Like watching you transform, like your energy transform rap to be a legend after your first album. Not a lot of people can do that. I think Kanye, 50, whole
Short list.
It's a short list. Of
Short
people
list.
become legends after their first album.
Short
Like
list.
Kanye
Short
did
list.
that.
Short list.
So as we sit back and we watch the genius take place, we scroll on our phone to see him threatening Pete Davidson. Like, and it's the thing.
Beefing with Billie Eilish, whatever her name is. Billie Eilish, whatever her name
He was
is.
talking about me, right?
I acknowledge I was saying it wrong, though.
But,
You know?
But it's always like, yo, like we want to appreciate your genius for what it is.
Yeah.
But you create in way too many circumstances around you. So for 2022, I gotta give the Kanye, we love you, but you need to do better.
To Kanye.
Kanye.
Hey, I would nominate Dave Chappelle. I think that Dave Chappelle is known as a humanitarian for many different reasons, but we know that the transphobic comments, you feel me, about, you know what I'm saying, ultimate vaginas and sticking your dick in wish holes and all the shit. And then, you know what, even after doing my research and recognizing that the media was misreporting on what he did in terms of opposing affordable housing, still, however, and what's going down in it, it's still some classy shit. You feel me? Bruh took it on to be like, you know what I'm saying, it's economic injustice. And it's like, hey, bro, niggas talking about being, you know what I'm saying, woke. And now you getting mad about what Dave Chappelle doing with his money with 80% white people. We love you, brother.
Yeah, you know what?
Come back, brother.
I will say, I did feel like the trans hill.
What is the weird one?
It was
It's a weird year to fall on, bro. Like, god damn, bro.
It's so much. Like, it's
Out of all the shit going on,
like,
you gonna
it's
choose
already a
to
press
take up the.
Listen, and I get it, right? Like, you make some jokes about it, and then you move on, right?
Not the whole show. Now you do an hour and 15 segment, and goddamn 40 minutes of it is about trans people.
And just make that a part. I mean, because you got so much, like, you a smart man. You got so much more to offer that is just like, yo, comedy, and yo, it's not the last frontier, bro. It's gonna comedy.
And the last time I'm gonna say what this is. If you got some shit to say about me talking about Dave Chappelle, I don't want to hear shit about you saying I can't take a joke. You can't take criticism of a joke. You can't take criticism of a comedian, and you believe that comedians or jokes are above criticism. I can laugh at a joke, but I can also tell you when your joke is trash. I digress.
So, Arjana, to answer the question,
also
we're
real quick, the last thing I said about that.
Yeah.
And what do they always try to say? Oh, y'all make everything political. Why are we politicizing comedy? If it's just a joke, if somebody say that they don't like it, they don't like it.
That's it,
if I think it's bad, it's bad. If I'm offended by it, I'm offended.
And so rightfully, just like it's your right to say, it's my right to be offended about it.
Yeah.
Right? And for you to hear about that.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Arjana asked, "Are we giving any thought to the comment section suggestions or the decisions solely based, or are the decisions solely based on our nominations? Our nominations are the ones that we kind of connected to the show's experience, so those are the ones we're gonna go with. But we are absolutely looking at the comments.
And
if
we
like, check it out what y'all dropping.
If we think one of y'all nominees is better, we'll go pick it.
Definitely.
We ain't seen it.
Because I think the comment section got some shit actually though. I think the comment we going with one of y'all's on this one.
My choice, real quick, before we go to the comments, is Nicki Minaj. I feel like, you know, I definitely give her the credit as the top Black woman artist in hip hop. I think she runs it. I think she's had the crown for a long time. I think she showed to us way back in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hard. 5-star chick.
At the same time, she has made some suspect decisions. She has made a lot of enemies and had to double back and make friends. So we got to see her maturity in terms of the other Black women in the game and her reaching out and building bridges and stuff like that. But this issue, and you know, you can't help who you love, but the way that she's handled her husband and his sexual deviance and the violations of crimes and the ways that she's attacking,
hitting them up and communicating them and sending them letters and shit.
I want better for you as a Black woman and what you kind of do and how you accept that role. She talks about her Black womanness a lot and her role in the culture or whatever. So if you're gonna sit in that seat, I need you to do it all the way. And some of her decision making has been a little bit suspect for me. The comments.
Just Nick Cannon, when I keep on seeing, like, man, boy. Nick Cannon might got the award, man.
It's like, we love you, but let me see what you talking about.
It's funny that they make that they put that comment right when it's just like, yeah. I think Nick Cannon got everybody. Yeah,
Nick Cannon, bro.
A couple other honorable mentions, of course, are Tyrese.
Tyrese make a lot of weird ass comments.
About a
we
lot
on
of
what? Like, I guess I gotta.
Yeah. We'll digest that one.
Isaiah Banks.
Oh, it's Isaiah. I've been saying her name wrong.
Isaiah Banks.
I'm about to say I'm saying her name wrong.
Isaiah Banks. I might have said it wrong in that moment. Nelly, you know, you out here.
We almost done too.
Outing people and releasing people's sex tapes. Mistake or not, I don't really know if it was a mistake, but that was a trashy move a little bit. Gail said T.I. for sure. We got
T.I. definitely T.I. Shit, it's good. T.I. boy.
The baby.
Oh, the baby. Damn. Hey, yeah, it's a hard one.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It's rough because I'm a the baby fan. All his songs sound alike.
But
I wasn't so trash.
Like
I'd be willing to skip every other. I listen to every other one.
At least.
You know, but he gets no play for me.
At least.
Largely because just everything from the countless amounts of assault charges that he's had to the bajillion to the most recent
he called his baby mama a certified side bitch.
And then fought the brother and jumped him, and that was assault, regardless of who you think won or lost at that bowling alley when you saw, Brandon.
Like,
Billings.
come on, Jonathan, bro.
Yeah, it was not a good look at all. Black China made the list. The slave room called Tyrese Cryreese. Congratulations. Yeah. Nene Leakes made the list.
Nene Leakes. I know about Nene Leakes. I ain't known about her to be controversial. I know her to be Nene. Nene being Nene. I don't know about. She told me to go to Google right now. Like,
I'm going back to our list, right? Because I want to make sure.
Comment section. Who y'all think should win this comment section?
I think we should go ahead and give it to Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
I think give it.
But why? I mean, are we picking on Nick because he got a bunch of sharing?
No, I just think all of it, like him getting canceled because he was trying to be super pro-black.
Slid into some white supremacist, anti-Semitic shit, abandoned that shit, and apologized.
I think the colorism associated
with his shit.
Yeah,
it's
with
deep.
The kids that he's created and
deep.
Intentionally fought. Like it's something interesting there. Again, I try not to stay too deep in people's, relationships.
Hey, I got some light-skinned kids too.
and we've had conversations about, whether or not you can even take care of it. That's a whole separate conversation.
Whole nother conversation.
Take care of the kids, but suspect behavior, we'll see. Wendy Williams is also on this list. She's not doing so well.
She's not doing so well. We get a benefit of the doubt.
We're gonna give her a pass right now because from what I understand, some health elements and a couple different issues. So we're gonna give her a break. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do, y'all.
Well, I thought Queen Naja was. That was Queen Naja. I swear to God.
We are in this beautiful space in the NAACP live experience. We've been talking to y'all about our favorite Black History Month award nominations, and this was to get the awards buzz going. because the real show is tonight.
Right.
It's starting. They're letting us know it's about to start.
Check your listings, check your local listings, and see what time it starts. But y'all can hear more about some of the people we shouted out, some people we left off the list. You can watch their categories and their nominations to see who winning these awards.
Shout out to Lene, man. Easy, the queen of the parking lot. You feel me? You know.
But I mean, listen, the Carter G. Woodson, the 3rd annual Carter G. Woodson Black History Month Awards, provided to you by the Chop Up Show.
Yep.
You know, it's now coming to a close. We appreciate y'all and all y'all nominations. We appreciate y'all to do this whole day and process with me or with us. Brother kind of vibing and doing everything with us and tuning in. Share it, like it, love it. Black History Month is almost over. We know it's Black 365, but this is just our way. We wanted to put a little cap on it.
Let me go.
I got it already. I got it.
And have our conversations. I'm going to slide the laptop back over to these folks so we can get
I want to do it finally. I want to do it one time.
Yeah, well, before George closed it out, man, we definitely thank y'all for tapping in. Facebook, for some reason, is limited. You know what I'm saying? Showing a lot of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, it's wild. Facebook is wilding right now. Facebook is wilding right now.
But this is again, this is our first live show. We definitely got to be doing more. Like you said, a lot.
All those the other, NAACP, man, National Advancement of Color People. Shout out to y'all.
The show. So we got to get ready for these awards. We showcase all this beautiful Black excellence. You feel me? And with that being said, Lee.
In the city, we gon' slide, bet I be there pronto. Me, my guys, we really live. Lord forgive me, pay my tithes. Please don't have me reach inside. And that's in the console. Keep the semi when I ride. Lit off Henny when I drive. In the city, we gon' slide. Bet I be there pronto.
Ray, you got one more thing to say, Toya?
Hey, y'all can't see two very special people who made this day successful for us. Shout out to Rahel, that's the plug wife in the mix, making sure we got everything we need, making sure people know what we up here doing, what we up here talking.
Cause
shout out to my boy Hot Sauce, that Hot Sauce, HOTSSAUS, Hot Sauce, HOTSSAUS is where you need to go when you're looking for somebody in your digital media content, your virtual business. Make sure people
top of the line quality type shit.
But we got people who love us and support us just like you. We got to shout them out. And with that being said, we out.
We out.